Hi, my name is TRACY, Diabetes Specialist Podiatrist based here in Lurgan Health and Social Services Centre, also covering Portadown and Craigavon. Today I have a patient with me, a type 2 diabetic since 2009, and he would like to share his story with you.
Hi, my name's Brian Hamilton, and I'm here today to tell you the story of my diabetic ulcer I got in my toe, and also the treatment I got in Craigavon Area Hospital and secondary in the podiatry in Lurgan Hospital. The story starts with when I was in work one night. I put on a boot when I was starting my shift. It was full of water and I never thought anything of it. I just changed the boot, put a new boot on, and a few days later I happened to notice a redness in my foot. But being a diabetic and having little senses in my foot, I didn't think much of it, so I continued to work till eventually I couldn't get my foot into my shoe. It had swelled so much. I started to panic, and I was greatly advised to go over to A&E in Craigavon Hospital, thinking I would be there just for a few minutes. I went in, and the doctor, the triage nurse, looked and sent me to the doctor, and he sent me straight to ward, saying how serious this was, as being a type 2 diabetic. And I didn't know nothing about the seriousness at the time, so I went up and they put me on antibiotics, and I was in the hospital for the first time for approximately 8-9 days. And when they released me, I went home and they dressed me, and I went to the podiatrist in Lurgan Hospital. They took off the bandage and discovered it had got like a gangrene, and they rushed me straight back to the hospital. And they put me on more antibiotics, and they kept me in for almost 2 weeks. So in the end, nothing was working, and the consultant who was dealing with my foot decided to send for larvae, which he put on, which actually cleared up the infection in my toe, and they were happy enough for what they had done, so they released me with more larvae on my foot, and the nurse came and took it off. So they sent me straight to my podiatrist in Lurgan Hospital, and that's when I first met TRACY, my podiatrist, and she was taking care of me for the first sessions. At that stage I wasn't out of the woods because the infection had actually got into the bone, and due to Olive's expertise, she actually managed to remove the infected bone so the healing process could continue, which it done. And today I just would like to thank Olive and the podiatry team here for the great care they give me. Other than that, I'm sure I would just have been a statistic of amputees in Northern Ireland. And when I was in Craigavon Area Hospital, the junior consultant and the microbiologist had both recommended amputation. And finally, I would like to thank the podiatry for what they've done, because now I've been back to work for 15 months. My foot is fine, and as I said, only for podiatry I would probably be a statistic.